Hi guys, so this is Renjit here. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk you through creating a Google Ads search campaign for yacht rentals and sales, that is yacht sales. Whether you're new to Google Ads or looking to optimize your existing campaigns, this guide will kind of help you navigate the waters of digital advertising. No pun intended. Okay, so step one is account setup. We've already done that. You can check out the video before this and fill in your business details and you'll be up and running. So now let's start with the campaign creation. Press this button here and go to campaign. Okay, and let's say we want to drive leads or sales. Typically leads or sales is what you will be doing. Let's assume we are going to drive sales. Here I'll teach you how to set up the conversion goals later on, but for now let's keep moving, and I'm going to help you set up what's known as a search ad. There are very many different types of ads here, like performance max, display ads, shopping, and video and demand gen, but right now I'm going to keep it simple. We're going to do search ads which are going to take your customers to website visits. Okay, all right, so here again we're going to put in our businesses. I'm going to continue here, campaign name. Okay, so I'm going to make it as luxury yacht sales here. All right, and I'm going to start a new campaign here. Now there's something about bidding here. All right, so I'm going to just focus on conversions here, and that's what Google is recommending here as well. Remember, I told you I will help you set up conversions tracking later on. Right now let's just press conversions, because ultimately sales means conversion, so that's what you want. Now you see two options here. First is, search network. Ads can appear near Google search and Google site when people search for terms that are relevant for keywords. And display network is a larger network of partner sites that are there. So I'm just going to keep it clicked in. We'll dive deeper into what is better, and this is for UAE, so I'm just going to type location is going to be United Arab Emirates. English is already selected by default. I'm just going to add Arabic as well. And if you look here, we have not created any audience here, but here comes an option for selecting audience. Ultimately, people who are going to rent yachts are going to be people who have money. So I want you to do your research, but I'm just going to select these. So let's just, they have education, they are probably having executive and management jobs. Now for you have to do a little bit of study on who are your type of customers, and depending on that you select the audience segments. Okay, so for this purpose, just because we are doing a quick setup, I'm just going to select these two options and I'm going to stop down. And right now when you set up your first campaign, they will ask you, should we target it or should we do observation? I would recommend doing observation, and I think that's what Google also says, because if you narrow reach of your campaign, you're not sure or you will be able to be in front of those folks you want to reach. So just keep it observation, and as time passes you will know which of the segments are useful. Then in terms of keywords, now at this stage, early stage, I would recommend keeping it as broad match keywords for your entire campaign, right? The other option could have been to keep keyword match types, but right now keep broad match. Okay, now Google can automatically create ad assets for you, which is basically headlines, description for your ads, using the content from your website, pages, and ads if you've done anything before. So it'll be automatic. So if you have a great website that's already there, then I would recommend using this. Otherwise, you use the assets that you're going to provide directly for these ads. Okay, in this scenario, I'm just going to use assets that are provided directly from ads. All right, I'm not going to play around with this, except important thing to remember is here start dates and end dates for the ads are set, and whether you're running it all day. If you're not sure when your customer search for a particular yacht rental only in the noon time, then just put that particular time here. Okay, like keep this as optimizing, because Google has machine learning algorithms. They will pick up the best performing ads automatically. All right. Because I selected AI is offering to help analyze this URL and create assets like keywords, headlines, and descriptions. So you can try that. In this scenario, I'm just going to my yacht rentals, the lowest in price and safest in Dubai, for example. Just going to give that. It's going to generate some keywords. Here, I'm going to put in the products or services to advertise. Okay. These are the keywords that my customers are going to search, and I want to show up. My ad should show up when that's searched, right? So some of the keywords that have popped up from Google are yacht rental, yacht sales, boat charter, chartered yacht trips. So I'm just going to add all of them. In reality, I should do a proper, research and find out which are the keywords that my customers search for, and using that, I should put the keywords here. I'll cover keyword research in a different video. For now, we'll just run with these keywords. All right. So it's interesting. If you look here, there's some estimates made by Google here. It's saying weekly conversions are 64. I can potentially get 64 conversions, and the cost per conversion is going to be 7.88 dirhams. So Google is already estimating that with these keywords, what kind of conversions am I going to get on my website? Okay. Now, if you scroll down, ads are going to look like this, right? They're going to have a headline on the top, yacht rentals, and you are supposed to get at least about 15 headlines, and usually these headlines would come from keyword research, or I use ChatGPT or Claude to give me some headline ideas, and these are restricted to 30 characters. It's a bit tricky sometimes, so use various combinations and permutations. Lowest price, for example, I just want to put lowest price rental, and you can see it's 19 characters in Dubai. So come to 28 characters, yacht rentals in Dubai. You have to do your full research and come out with 15 ideas here. Then descriptions. Descriptions are a little more longer, and it's about 90 characters. So here what you have to do is put in a little more detail. So that's what comes here. So you can describe more features about your ads, right? And it's a clear description of your offering, right? And it should have a strong call to action. And remember, the headline before, one thing I didn't cover was it has to be compelling. It should stop the customer, right? That's the first thing that catches to the mind. So do spend a lot of time here. Make sure they're compelling, scroll stopping kind of headlines. And in the description, make sure you have a strong call to action, like book your dream yacht today and things like that. Okay, now you are allowed to put images here. You can put high quality images, right? You can upload these images, and ideally it should be images of your products, of your yacht, and showing happy customers, things like that. This is what people will look at and click on, right? So it's important to put high quality images and put as many as Google allows you to. Also, Google allows you to add logos as well. I'm just going to put an example here. This is not a yacht image, but as you put more and more images and stuff, the ad strength keeps increasing. Okay, you'll notice that. So keep an eye on this. Make sure this goes higher and higher as you add more and more stuff on the ad. Then you should put your business name and logo here, and Sitelinks. So now there's some stuff called Sitelinks. What these are, these ads links to your ads which take people to directly to specific pages on your website. And it can be, for example, the pricing can be, let's say, the types of yachts, right? And you can see that comes right here. And when they click here, it should take people to a page on your website which has types of yachts available for rental or for sale. And the idea is to add as many site links as you have genuinely on your website, and it gives more information and it helps customers. Actually, there's a lot of real estate here which you should not waste, so make sure you add as many relevant site links as possible. Okay, and you create it and then it goes there, and you have to put your final URL here, right? So let's assume in this case it is types. Okay, and we create it, and that goes as site link. You can add more, sort of asset types like promotions if you have any discounts running at this time, or any prices. So for example, medium yachts maybe $1,000, big yachts might be, let's say, $2,000 per hour, so on and so forth. You can also put a phone number to drive calls into your to your company for booking. Okay, I just want to quickly take you through the whole process, make you understand that it's not very complicated to do it. You can easily set it up, and then you do next. And this is an interesting and important part. So the important part is the budget that you need to set, right? So Google has come out with a recommended budget. You don't need to keep it. You can increase it using this option, custom budget. For every option, it tells you how many conversions you're going to get, what is the cost per conversion, and what's the weekly cost you will spend. So this is the way you set the budget for your ads. And then there you go. The campaign is ready to publish, and it's as simple as that. The whole idea is, I just want to give you, it's going to check for errors, and ideally the campaign will publish, and it's as simple as that. I hope you found this useful, and there you have it, right? So you just set up your first Google Ads search campaign for yacht rentals or sales in Dubai. Remember to monitor your performance regularly, and don't make too many adjustments. Keep these ad running for at least 2 weeks, and then you're ready to go.